full of bullshit, and we're here to call it out. Real talk, raw truth, and plenty of spice. Welcome to She Who Thrives.
We're your hosts, Caitlin,
Mindy,
and Harrison.
And today we're getting into the real shit. The shit that's going on in the world, what's going on in our homes, and what's going on in our brains.
Before we dive into all of the chaos, how was everyone's week and Thanksgiving?
Our Thanksgiving was small this year. It was kind of everyone's off year, so there was only like 10 of us for the most part. So small, much smaller than normal.
Same. Ours was small, easy. We went to grandma's for a little bit, and then we went and spent some time with my mom. My dad was up north with Peyton, so I did get to see Porter, but it's weird going from, like, my dad's side of the family. He has 8 sisters. They all have kids, and when we would go to our dad's for Thanksgiving, it was like a whole neighborhood got together, basically, because that's how many people we had. To now, it's like there's not very many people. It feels weird.
Yeah. Ours was good, other than being sick. I was sick, Luis was sick, Ava was sick. But that was good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, kind of chilled. We started a new tradition with the kids this year. So throughout the week, we gave everybody an envelope with their name on it. And then, throughout the week, we wrote like a little letter to each person just about things that we loved about them and we appreciated and were thankful for. And then opened our envelopes on Thanksgiving at dinner and read them all. So that was fun.
That's cute. I think the microphone is blocking half your face.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that better?
It looks so huge.
It looks like it's the size of her head.
It is. Did you guys go Black Friday shopping?
Did you?
Hell no. I was at grandma's all day.
We went Black Friday shopping, and actually when we got to the mall, there was an ambulance, a fire truck, and just like cop cars, and they were wheeling out a girl. I don't know what happened to her. She was pretty young, but
she got ran over by the stampede of people.
Holy shit.
It was
there a lot of people
there? Yes. It took us like 15 minutes to find a parking spot. It was packed. And the only thing that we got at the mall was sunglasses. Imagine that. We got sunglasses. Then we went to Sportsman's. The boys got bullets because they were on sale. And then we went to Cow Ranch, and Buggy got some cows.
Oh my.
He was actually really good. So Chasen got him some cows. And then Chasen went and got some more fish.
They don't know how to keep fish alive at their house. It's kind of sad.
Hey, we've actually kept them all alive besides one of the new ones we got. But I told him not to get any more new ones yet because the tank needed to like acclimate or whatever. And he just got so excited. So we went and bought 7 more fish for the new tank. One of them died this morning. I had to flush him.
Oh, man.
I helped Grandma take down her Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving. And then we put up all of her and stuff. So I didn't get mine up till yesterday.
I have 3 homes under contract right now, and that's
amazing.
Yeah, one of them, Solars lives out of the country though, so it's been interesting.
Where do they live?
Vietnam. It's been good though. Stressful but good.
So Adam's birthday is on Christmas, as you both know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we just buy what we want when we want it, So every year I'm like, let's just not do Christmas. Let's go on a trip or something because I enjoy that more than like getting a gift from him.
Yeah.
I would rather like take that time and go spend together and do a trip. But he's like, you convinced me to do that last year and it sucked. Like you cheat because you still buy me presents. And I'm like, those are birthday gifts. And I give them to you in the evening when we do your birthday party. They're wrapped in birthday paper, not Christmas paper. Like it's separate. Yeah. He's like, no, it's cheating. I'm like, it's an every year thing.
That's what we're doing this year. I told Chasen, let's not get each other any gift. We'll obviously get stuff for the kids, but for each other because we're going to Florida in January. So
that's good. I would rather that because
I would too.
I buy what I want when
and we want to do like fun excursions. Chasen's already convinced Buggy that we're going gator hunting.
He's
really let down if Chasen doesn't find any gator hunting excursions. So
The kids still talk about our Florida trip. That's like their favorite place that we've been. So
I'm
Really?
so excited.
They loved it. I want to plan a Disney trip like next year.
I know. That would be so fun.
I know. So fun.
Although Jet will be in like probably the worst age for Disney.
We'll see if he's better than Brixton was. That'll determine. That's what I told Adam, because I'm like, I would love to take everyone to Florida for Christmas, do Disney World, but I'm like,
Well, we got
We gotta see how
the stroller
kids
that
are.
I wanted on Black Friday. It's supposed to be here this week. So worst comes to worst, just strap them in that.
health or burnout struggles.
Probably what I talked about, just with work. It's like holidays, sick kids, plus, my course and my tests. It's just a lot.
I feel like mine's the opposite. I feel like the only thing I do is I wake up, I take care of the kids, I get ready for bed, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. I was telling your mom
Mom
this.
life.
Yeah.
It can make you feel burnt out too, though.
Yeah, I feel like I'm burnt out and I need to get back into a routine. I'm like, I need a routine so bad, which will help when Brixton starts school. He actually goes back to school on Thursday.
Does he? To the
Yes.
same one? Or
Hell no. We're going to a new school, which
different?
this school is going to be so good. They have a speech therapist, a social worker, like all of these things to help him get up to speed. And he's going to be so excited. He loves the teachers that he's already met. I just feel like the past few weeks, I've been really on edge. I've been on edge with Chasen and with Brixton. And I just feel like I need to get back into going to the gym or, when the stroller gets here, like going for a walk every day, even on cold days, bundle up the boys, get out of the house, like just do things for me because then I can be a better mom and a better wife. And I feel like I haven't been the best of either of those.
Well, like we talked about last night, when you are a stay-at-home mom and that's all you do, it gets very tiring and lonely. You're like, I just want to talk to another adult.
Yeah.
Anybody,
Yeah.
anybody, even if someone's passing by the window, hi, please talk to me. Please stop and chat.
And people don't understand that unless they've lived it, unless they've done it.
Yeah. What has Mindy been up to this
That's
week?
so weird. I can't even remember like Monday, Tuesday.
Me neither.
It's been a long week.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like it's been a long week. Cooked for Thanksgiving. What do we do?
Christmas decorations.
I really don't know what we did. Yeah. Mom's house, my house. So
Sorry. I've been holding that in since the intro.
Holy cow.
gross, right in my ear. So last night we have a friend that just made a new healthy energy drink. So it's all good for you stuff. But it's called Dottir, Dottir. And last night they had a launch party for it. There's two big CrossFit girls there, like very well-known CrossFit girls. They've number one. And they're involved in this company as well. So last night was the launch. So it was really cool. We went there. There's a lot of people. Met the one girl just had a baby 8 weeks ago and she looks freaking phenomenal already. But half them, we got a whole bunch of them. This one is a mixed berry.
Can you save me
And then
some?
they had a strawberry lemonade. Yeah, well, we're stocked.
Okay.
They're really yummy.
Grandma can't see. We have 7 grams of collagen.
Don't ever call me grandma.
You're my kid's grandma. 0 grams of added sugar. 200 milligrams of natural vitamin C. And it has 105 milligrams of natural caffeine.
They said they're going to do one without caffeine as well. But anyway,
Go try it.
look for Dottir.
Where are they
I
selling you
believe Instagram is Drink Dottir.
Oh,
Dottir.
it contains fish collagen. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Fish
Salmon
call it.
oil.
From Iceland fish.
I've never heard anyone call it Iceland, Mom.
Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
LAND says what?
Nobody says Iceland. You just come from Iceland?
What? That was so
Did you just
loud.
come from Scotland?
Scotland.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Iceland.
what's going on in the world? What are some viral things? Fruity Pebbles.
The hell does that mean?
Oh my gosh, Mom.
Fruity
Secret
Pebbles.
Lives of
Hey,
Mormon
we have to give your mom a debrief. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, okay?
I don't watch it.
I know, but listen, one of the girls, season 1, there was a running joke about Fruity Pebbles, and like the girls of Secret Lives knew what it meant, but like the watchers and listeners, they didn't know what it was. It was just, everyone was like,
Well, she said it was between her and her
teasing-
husband, right?
Yeah, it was a joke between Demi and her husband Brett, but like some of the Secret Lives girls knew what it meant, and it wasn't until this season, season 3, her and her best friend Jessie have been kind of going through a friend breakup, and Jessie announced to the world what Fruity Pebbles means, and Fruity Pebbles means that Demi pissed in something, a cup.
Don't say pissed. Peed.
Smack her
No.
back.
She pissed in a cup,
No,
and Brett
girls don't
drank it.
say pissed.
Brett drank it and said it tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Did you see this one girl made a video and was like, honey,
Yeah.
if it tastes like that, you need to go get checked because you probably have diabetes.
She actually said Brett drinks Demi's piss like it's she used that word. She said piss. What did she say?
That's
I don't
disgusting.
remember. Yeah.
Well,
They have
Sound
videos.
like water or something.
People
They
are
like
really
back and
into
forth.
that, though. That's
I don't care. That's
weird.
not a kink. That's disgusting.
That girl is a psycho. Like,
You could not pay me to drink someone's piss.
no.
Not even for $1 million. I swear to God, I would not do it for $1 million. That's disgusting. I don't want to drink.
Thanks, but no
I
thanks.
wouldn't even try my own breast milk. Jason's tried it.
I tried my own breast milk.
I didn't. I
All
was
the kids did too when I nursed the twins. You and Chasen, we put a little in a cup for you guys because you were so curious. I guess you forgot what it tastes like from being a baby.
I don't think it would be gross. I just think like the thought of like drinking something that came out of me like freaks me out. And I was
Why?
like, no.
That is going to be the healthiest thing you could have.
I know it is, but that still like freaks me out.
You're weird.
You would drink your own breast milk?
I mean, I tasted it. Yeah. It wasn't like I would plump a cup full and drink it, but I sampled it.
Yeah, I didn't.
What about all of the...
Trafficking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys see that one I sent you today?
No, but did you hear about the one in Idaho Falls? There was a woman shopping at Costco with her pretty much brand new baby so the baby's car seat was in like the basket part, not in, the top part.
Mhm.
And her cart was empty besides the baby in it. And she went over to look at the books with her baby, and she had grabbed a book and was looking at the cover with her baby right next to her. And there was a man that she kind of noticed, but she said he didn't seem scary, like nothing seemed off about him. He had looked over at her. I think she might have said he even like smiled, maybe. I don't know if that's factual, but she said in the time that she had looked at the cover of the book and then looked back at her baby, the carts had been swapped and her baby was gone, and he was pushing, which Idaho Falls is like 20 minutes from where my grandma and grandpa live. And he was pushing the cart away with her baby in it, and she of course ran up and got her baby and reported it to the police and to Costco, and they like reviewed footage and everything, and like I guess he had said, I'm so sorry, like it won't happen. He said it wouldn't happen again. And so she's like, it's not like he mistaked my cart with just a baby in it for his cart that had snacks and treats in it.
Yeah.
He was watching for the perfect moment to take my baby from me.
Well, I think that's what they do. They try and catch you. Whoa.
Off guard.
The one thing that I sent you guys today, it was a girl. It looked like maybe she was in a TJ Maxx from outside. Anyway, she was shopping with one of her friends, but yeah, 3 men kept like doing that to them, and she said they left the store. She finally confronted one and said, "Are you following me?" And he said, "You're following me." And then they got outside and she said there was two girls in a car and there was a cart that somebody had pushed right up behind their car. She said they literally couldn't get out. They kept backing slowly going, backing slowly going, backing slowly going. And she said, we figured, from what happened to us, that something had happened to them. And so they were not going to get out of their car to move the cart, but yeah, people are, and I don't think you can even judge it on how somebody looks.
No.
No.
Yeah.
There's women doing it all the time. That's the thing. I feel like it's been going on for so long, especially because I'm a crime junkie. So they always talk about it on those podcasts. I'm the type of person, though, that anybody that even goes down 2 aisles the same as me, I'm like, are they following me? They're trying to steal me or my kids. And it freaks me out.
But I think that's how you have to be.
Yes.
You have to have your head on a swivel. You have to pay attention. You have to, when you're walking out, when you're walking in, especially if you're alone, you have to be vigilant and realize what's going on around you.
And it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime. I mean,
No.
That lady was in it's even more ballsy to take someone's cart inside a busy store in the middle of the day. Like, that's so ballsy.
I think it's happening more so in the middle of the day now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Luis is so hyper vigilant, I think partially because of the military, but he's definitely made me that way too.
Well, Jason thinks he needs to carry a gun everywhere he goes, which I always tease him about it, but you really do. You never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I feel a lot better when we're somewhere, and I know that Adam has his. Obviously they have concealed permits, and some people don't believe in that, but you don't have to believe in that. We do. So
you don't have to have it anymore.
Shut up if you don't. Don't send us a comment. Don't give a shit what you think.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Crazy ass people.
Yeah.
Craziness.
That's how Adam is when we go anywhere, though. He looks at the entrance. He looks at the exits. He has to have his back a certain way.
Yep.
He's always paying attention to that.
Even if we go into a restaurant, he's like, I have to sit on this side where I can see everything.
I think another thing, this is not off subject, it's kind of on the same subject. One time, me, Karsten, and Chasen all went to Walmart, and we went to the self-checkout. I don't even remember what we were buying, but there was a woman with a man there. It was the middle of winter, which St. George doesn't get as cold as other places, but it's still cold enough that you need a jacket. Mm-hmm. And I remember she was wearing some kind of they weren't jean pants, they were just pants and a spaghetti strap tank top. And she looked extremely malnourished. She had huge, massive bruises all over her body. I looked at her and immediately thought, this woman is either kidnapped, trafficked, or being severely beaten by whoever she goes home to. Mm-hmm. And I remember saying something to the boys, should we ask her if she's okay? And they were both like, no, because she was with a man. And they were like, no, we're not going to say anything to her. And I still think about it to this day because it's okay, do you say something and hope that that's not the case? Or do you say something and it could make it worse for that person?
Right, yeah.
It's so, I don't know. I still think about it all the time. I'm like, I hope that woman is okay. And maybe she just had low iron or something. I don't know. It's so scary though.
Yeah.
Because people do get ballsy. Look at, what's her name? Elizabeth Smart. They were taking her places.
Yeah, all the time.
So you just never know. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's always better to say something and have somebody be like, no, I'm fine, than to not.
Right.
It's just you look at all the shit that happens. The girl that was stabbed on the train, and everybody just sitting there what
the hell?
That,
yeah, I don't even know how. There had to have been at least one person on that train that had a gun, right?
My mouth gets me. I just have a hard time being.
Yeah,
quiet
me
when
too.
it comes to that.
Too.
Probably. but at least I would have done something.
Yeah.
When we were all going to,
Mexico?
yeah,
Yeah,
I was ready to fight that guy. I'm like, there was no need. He was like yelling at
an old man.
an old man had asked him if he was in line. He had kids with him, a wife, surfboard. Have we talked about this?
Mm-mm.
Were you there, Kate, when this happened?
And he like
He said,
lost his
he literally was
shit.
like, what the fuck do you mean? Of course I'm in line.
But
like,
then
literally-
he wouldn't stop. He
No.
just kept yelling at this guy, and it was this old guy and his wife.
And he was
And
kindly
finally, I
asking.
was like, mm-mm. And Adam's like,
No, but then
hush.
Chasen.
Then Chasen started in. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not going to be quiet. That is not okay.
And
You
I'm
don't-
sitting there with a belly. It was when I was
you were
pregnant. And he looked at, and I said, you're really going to talk like that in front of your kids? And he said something like along the lines of, you don't know what it's like to be a parent or something. And I was just like sitting there like,
Are you blind, bro?
I was like, I do. And you don't act like that. And I'm like, look at your wife. You're humiliating her.
She was like, stop.
She was so embarrassed.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
But I wasn't just going to let him sit there and do that to this
No.
old man and his wife that did nothing wrong.
Right.
He did apologize after right as we were getting up to customs. He turned around. I mean, I think he had thought enough, that he was like, yeah, I just acted like a major jackass. And
Good.
he apologized. But
And all of his kids were crying.
let's talk about something wholesome.
You know what, actually, I have seen a lot on social media that I think is amazing, even if it's just a trend or just to make the influencer look better, is there have been so many, at least on TikTok, that I've seen all these TikTok influencers going to their local Walmart or wherever and getting as many angel tree children as they can and just buying all of this stuff. And I'm sure there are some out there that are doing it just to post about it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if it still
Who cares?
if it's giving these kids Christmas, like, at least these people are putting their money towards something that's literally going to make a huge difference for kids.
Telling Luis the other day about when we were kids and, having Dixie ambulance and doing that for families and being able to ride on the ambulance when we were kids. And I was like, I would love to, once we get there, be able to start doing that or something along those lines with the kids. I think that would be so awesome.
It's always good to do that kind of stuff with your kids just so they can see,
Yeah.
what it's like. There's always somebody that is worse off than your situation. Always. Doesn't matter where you are in life. There's always somebody worse off than you.
Always, yeah.
I did actually see a post from a girl. She said that she was a teenager now, but she said that she used to be an angel tree kid, is what she called it. And she said, some people are saying these kids are picky. They're putting a specific color on. I want a pink scooter, or I want a whatever.
That's what kids do.
Well, she actually said, I remember putting a blue or yellow snow jacket on my angel tree thing. And she said, I remember receiving a pink jacket. And she said, I was obviously very grateful for the jacket, but the reason I asked for blue or yellow is because those are the only two colors I knew my sister wouldn't steal from me. And so she wanted blue or yellow. And the angel tree person that bought her gifts for her ended up being her teacher. And her teacher went and bought her a yellow jacket so that her sister wouldn't take it from her. And she's like, sometimes these kids put specific colors on things or specific things, not because they're being picky or because they want that specific thing. It's because it's the only thing that they might not get taken away from them by another sibling or someone around them. Like, you just never know.
Every kid
They're allowed to want what they want. Yeah.
Yeah. Kids should be able to ask for whatever the hell they want when it comes to something like that.
If your kid wants a reindeer, give him a reindeer.
A reindeer?
That's something Buggy would ask for. Actually, he asked for a T-Rex, a real one. Chasen said, do you want a chicken? And he said, no, T-Rex, real one.
He got the one he can ride on.
That would be cute.
What's something completely unhinged happening that you can think of?
That lady beating the shit out of her kid with the belt.
Oh my gosh, I know.
The teacher of the year.
Yeah. It's amazing what a show people could put on to be able to get teacher of the year and then go home and slap your kid in the face with a belt.
I saw a guy stitch the video of her doing that. And he said, I keep seeing people reposting this and saying, I've had much worse and I turned out fine. He's like, that's not the point. The point is, it's harder to be a parent that is calm and collected and teaches their kid things than it is to beat your kid. He's like, any person can beat their kid, but not every parent can have patience and teach their kid and do all of these things. Beating your kids does not fix anything. It just passes trauma down to them.
Exactly, yeah. I saw her older son did an interview with somebody and said, I'm 24 and that's what I went through my whole childhood.
So she's doing it to all of her kids?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's so sad. I cannot imagine ever looking at my kid and doing that.
No, and the poor
like
kid recorded it too.
Right. To swat your kid on the butt is one thing. To take a belt and beat them 22 times.
And
the
she
butt.
was ripping, like holding his hair
and scream in his face and swear.
I don't care how bad your kid is. No kid deserves that.
No, and the fear.
You want that to happen to her?
No.
Hopefully it does in prison.
Things will happen.
Sure.
They say, imagine us as adults having these giants, this 10-foot tall person come and scream in our face and beat us. That kind of fear that you would feel is what your child feels.
From the person that's supposed to give them love and comfort and all of those.
We're all so blah this week. Yeah, we're doing this at a much, much, much later time than we normally do. Luckily, it's still like a little light outside.
It is pitch black in my house.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like sunsets at like 4:36, an hour ago.
So we're all tired and
lollygagging.
The boys were busy this morning, so all day. I mean, not just this morning.
I know.
They left at what time?
7:30 is when Jason left. That's why I'm going to take my sweet ass time at the gym today.
For this.
Mm-hmm.
How fun would it be if we had, viewers like some anonymous submissions, confessions, hot takes, questions, all kinds of those things, and do an episode on that. That would be so fun.
We'll do a question box on our story, and people can submit.
You said that like a question mark.
Please do.
Exclamation.
No, we'll do a question. We'll do a question box, and I know we can actually ask Casey. There's like an anonymous one that people can submit. And so, because I know she does that on hers. So we could even do that. That would be fun. Then people don't have to reveal who they are.
That would be
fun.
They
can really tell us their embarrassing moments or whatever they want to confess.
Let's do that.
Confession Sunday. We can be your priest.
Like Sinner Sunday on Montauk?
Really? Are they Mormons?
Not really. I mean, some of them.
It's funny because I think they just like to take the play of the whole Mormon thing. And I think it makes it more interesting for people.
Well, I think that they call it that because most of them were raised Mormon.
I think that's where them are still active, but it's only one or two.
Yeah, I think because I don't know very many Mormons that go to like strip clubs and stuff.
No.
My mom and dad are there every weekend.
I bet. Pops is throwing out the ones.
Grandpa's all.
No, he would never.
She would not be happy. She listens. She's a listener.
Love you, Grandma.
Grandma's booty is way better than any stripper I've seen.
She could twerk.
And I've seen a stripper's booty.
She could twerk good.
Have you?
Yes. Have I not told you the stripper story of me and Chasen going to the strip club? Oh my gosh. So we go to Vegas. It was me, Chasen, the twins,
We cannot leave
and
this
Gage. Why?
in. Okay.
Why can't we leave it in? Grandma can know I went to a strip club. I'd tell her myself. We
Missed
went
out
to
on so much over the years. This is bullshit.
so
I mean, I wouldn't be in the strip club with you, but
well no, this is what okay, we had never been to a strip club. Me and Chasen decided we're gonna go to this strip club, and we both had we were under the impression that a strip club was like a regular
They're
club,
so stupid.
but just with strippers.
They thought it was a dance club, like
No.
you dance.
No, we thought
But then
that,
there was strippers there
yeah,
too.
we thought like you could walk around and like mingle and dance, but then there was like strippers on like a stage or something. So we get there and it was like $50 to get in or something. So we pay $100 just to get into this strip club. We sit down and I was like, oh, this is like a movie theater. And we didn't want to be like, we stuck out like sore freaking thumbs. I can tell you that much. We sat down. They came over and asked if we wanted a drink. So we each ordered a drink, $25 a piece. So now we're $150 into this strip club. We've been there for like 3 minutes. Stripper walks over to us and is like, she was like really cute, like super cute, but she was just like talking to us and like having like she was sat down having a conversation with us and then asked if we wanted like a couple's lap dance or something. And I was like, no, we're good. And then the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, what if they just spiked my drink? So then I'm like spiraling, thinking they're going to take me into this like back corner. I was so terrified the whole time. We were there for like 30 minutes and I was like, babe, we got to go. Also, I will say the best part was like, it was impressive. Like the stuff they do is impressive. And they had bottoms on. It was not like a full nude place. It was just
boobies.
tops on. Yeah. But I will say, I've been to a strip club one time and almost every man in there had a wedding ring on.
Gross.
And there was like this one guy that was like literally like had his arm like this on like the stripper table and was like shaking his head yes and no about them like doing good job or not. And it was so disgusting. I'm like, ew, this guy needs to go home. He was definitely treating them like animals.
Ew, sick.
That's how most of the people treat them.
Yeah.
How would you like to work there?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I remember she called the next morning and she's like, yeah, we thought that there would be like, you could like dance and stuff. I'm like, you guys are so stupid. Did you were you born yesterday?
Well, we've never been.
You don't have to be to know what a strip club is.
Yeah, but not many of our friends have been. We've heard people be like, yeah, it was so fun. But when I think of so fun, I think of me dancing, not just watching people dance. So, note to self and everybody else, don't go to a strip club unless you just want to sit and watch the strippers.
I think most people know that's what happens.
Well, if they don't know.
Except you.
If they don't know, now they know.
Great piece of advice, Harrison.
Happy December 1st.
We got tricked one time. So before I got my mom knows about this because I was texting her and I was livid. Before I got my real estate license, we had these friends that Luis knew from the military, a guy and his wife, and they lived like close to St. Louis. And the wife had just recently gotten her license. So we wanted to go down and she was like really, really successful. Go down, I think it was around his birthday too, and just kind of like talk business and talk about real estate and stuff and hang out. So we drove down, didn't talk any business. The next day, me and Luis literally like went to bed as soon as we got there and watched a movie on his phone. The next day, they're like, we're gonna go to this really, really nice like brunch spot, like get all dressed up. So we're excited for brunch, right? We get all dressed up, get in the car. We're like, we're going to drive. They're like, no, just drive with us, whatever. Get there. go into this place, and it's like a freaking, like, I don't even know, like, girls all hoochie dressed and like a freaking daytime bar. I was like, what the hell is this? There, it was like there was no brunch.
Just
Maybe
mimosas.
the girls were brunch.
No, there weren't even mimosas. It was like just like a club. I don't even know what it was. I was so pissed.
She
He
was
was
so
pissed.
mad.
There was no mimosas. Then we tried to leave, and somebody got shot in the parking lot. I was like, we have not gone back or talked to them.
Like actually shot with a gun?
Mhm.
Yeah. We weren't allowed to leave. I was so furious. Luis was furious. I was like, this is bullshit.
She was very hangry.
I was so mad. Like, why wouldn't you just be honest about that? Brunch is
Well,
not
why
something you lie about. And don't take me there either. Like,
That's like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives going to Chippendale.
yeah, pretty close. I was so mad.
Okay, give us your tip.
Today's tip of the week is God is our King. Why?
Why did you say it like that?
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Okay.
Be kind.
Happy December.
Period.
And
Thank you for suffering with us through today's episode. Right?
it's basically the truth.
It is. It is.
It is what it is. Okay.
It sucked. Sorry, people.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend.
Yeah, share this episode with a friend.
We'll be back next Wednesday with
With
another
better episode.
With a better episode.
Always remember, no matter what you're doing in life, to do the best of your ability and always strive to do better than we did today.
Bye.